In this video, we're going to walk through AutoCircuit. So I already have set up in the project a whole bunch of receptacles throughout the model. We have low voltage panels or 208 panels that have a distribution system applied to them. They're named, numbered, all that kind of good stuff, right? We got a panel name over here. So we are good to run AutoCircuit. So that's really the couple things that you need is you need a panel in the model with a distribution system applied to it. We also need devices that have a standard connector. And that's one thing if you have some maybe non-standard connectors that we'll have to work through in doing this because we are going to circuit everything all at once. So we're not really segmenting this thing down. We're just going to go ahead and hit run. So with circuit receptacles, what we're going to do is if we were to have multiple devices within the same room, we can go ahead and circuit these together. And we're just going to say receptacles because that's all that we have in this model currently. We're going to do 6 devices per circuit. You can choose to do 4, 10, whatever you choose. But for us in the default, we're going to go ahead and do 6. So with that being said, and it's going to do that, we're going to circuit it to the nearest panel on the same floor. And it'll go ahead and append it in the circuit name will be receptacles, whatever the room name is. So receptacles instruction number 106. So go ahead and circuit them. And again, this is all real time for this model. (119) circuits created. All right. So with that, we can go ahead and start looking at what our circuits look like. So here's, 6 devices. And because this receptacle is the only one in the space, it's going to circuit basically dedicated within that space. And then let's say that we don't like these. And we can like check out what this circuit looks like, right? We don't need all these out here. All right. So we can, with some of this, right, like we're going to start recircuiting these devices. So we'll just pull it from that into here. And maybe we want to do this, right? Edit circuit, add this guy in. It's in there. So this goes away. This all is in one room. This all is in one room, but we'll go ahead and edit. Oops, cancel that. Edit the circuit, right? Add in. And so we could start to do this kind of throughout, right? But not always do you want the circuit or the device that's on the other side of a wall to be circuited to the panel that you want. So there's going to be some cases like this where, again, maybe we want to add these 3, 4 circuits to the one circuit. So we look at panel RP2-1, panel schedules RP2-1, because we're on the second floor, that, these got deleted out. So if I actually go all the way back to AutoCircuit, right, there's circuits that got added. And then let's go all the way forward. These are getting pulled out. So we've got panel schedules. Cool, right? Everything is circuited in the model. Cool. We're going to edit circuits as we go. We're going to clean up, devices that we don't want, all that kind of good jazz, right? We're going to do that throughout the entire model here. And, life's hunky-dory. So all this stuff, right? All these devices circuited. And you can kind of see how it ends up circuiting devices. Some of this is in device count, right? So when we place devices around, they're inserted in order. So then our circuits actually become really clean because we just pull the devices in order from this, and it works out great. So we can rerun AutoCircuit and we can create panel schedules. So now with this, we can go left to right, top to bottom, and we can do our 3x3. It'll pull our title block, sheet identifier. It's just the first item in a dash, right? And then first sheet number. So let's just say we want to start at 700, and then we're going to sort by voltage and then alphabetical. So all the 480 panels will get put on one sheet. All the 208 panels get put on another. Or, I mean, that's how it'll work out for this because there's 9 of each. So we're doing a 3x3. So 9 panel schedules on first sheet, 9 panel schedules on the second sheet, and it'll create 2 sheets for us. So here's our first one. And again, we're going to go LP 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, right? And these are all 480 panels. Nothing's circuited to them. So there we have it for those. But then our 208s, RP 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, and everything is circuited. And here's how these naming conventions go. So there you have it. Pretty straightforward throughout the project. So that's that one. And then I don't know if anything will be sized, but here we can choose to let's just choose all of our RP panels. Continue. No circuit breaker sized. So nothing's really oversized in here. But let's say that we went to our second floor, and let's say I'm just going to do something really silly to prove the point here. Is we're going to add all these guys onto this circuit so that it's for sure overloaded. Then we're going to go, because they should be circuited, RP. What number is this? 2-1. So AutoCircuit, size circuit breakers, RP 2-1, continue. So here we go. We went from a 20 amp breaker to a 40 amp breaker. And we resized our breaker. So then if we go look at panel schedules, RP21, we can see that that went to a 40. So kind of cool. And sizing it for that. And again, we broke it out per panel so that like your mains that you want to keep as 225 amp mains stay 225 amp mains, or at least you know that, hey, that's getting changed. So kind of understand that one as you roll through this, that we're looking at all the breakers and feeders and sizing accordingly. Some you're going to want to oversize intentionally, and that's just how it goes. So understand that we're looking for all sizing that isn't correct, and we're going to resize accordingly. So that's that. And if we want to uncircuit everything, so that's probably the other big question here. And let's just delete all the wires that are in here. So we're going to go to AutoCircuit, circuit receptacles, but we're actually just going to uncircuit everything. And we're going to just go ahead and do that. 0 circuits created. It's because we're uncreating all circuits in the project. So 112 are getting uncircuited. So then if we come in here and we like tag circuits or look at circuit tags, right? Nothing's actually tagged, but we can come back through, hit AutoCircuit again, circuit receptacles, go just our standard ones. We can also circuit GFCIs. And because this was like too long, what we can do is then just say recept, leave it at that. 6 is good, and circuit. There's our circuits. Let's look at our panel schedules. So there's all of our names changed throughout. And then if we wanted to, or let's say that we added some stuff later, right? So this guy is actually going to get circuited by himself. But if we wanted to, let's just say this is a test device. And let's just call this 2400. We'll still call it a receptacle. VA power. Oops, I don't want to power that one. Let me undo that. Yeah. It should be okay. So AutoCircuit, circuit receptacles, and then we're just going to go grab our test device, but we don't want to just circuit it together. We're going to provide a dedicated circuit, and then this is going to be called test circuit number 1. So what this will do is we're basically ignoring everything up here, and we're just going to take that one and create a dedicated circuit for that device. So only one circuit was created. Cool, right? Hey, this is bigger because it's 2400 VA. Cool. Then we can go over here. Size circuit breakers, RP 2-1, continue. Let's see this guy. Let's see if he's circuited here or what floor I was on. RP 1-1. Oh yeah, okay. So RP 1-1. I'm on the right floor. Yeah, okay. So RP 1-1. Here is our test circuit. So then we go to AutoCircuit, size circuit breakers, RP 1-1, continue. There we have it. Now, if we wanted to move this guy somewhere else, we could do that too. But there you have this. There we go. All right. There's AutoCircuit in a nutshell. Thanks for watching.